What is good, everybody? It is Reed and welcome back to another video. This is the Slide Off episode 5 with myself and Jorge Anito. Now, if you don't know what the Slide Off is a competition series between myself and my good buddy Jorge, where basically each week we will challenge each other to create a routine and provide each other with some slides that we have to use. So this week I'm super excited. We have a really cool idea, possibly my favorite idea that we've had so far. So we're sticking similar to last week's episode where we have a similar plot. So we both have to accomplish the same plot. We give each other 2 slights and 1 restriction to accomplish that plot. So the plot this week is something very unique, something that I've heard called the bullet catch. Now, the bullet catch is the idea of dribbling the cards and plucking a card out of the dribble. And I've heard it called the bullet catch, and so that is what we are going with, and I think that is a great name for this style effect. Now, let me tell you, this effect that I came up with this week is one of my favorites, and I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to see what Jorge came up with. So what did he challenge me with this week? The 2 slights he gave me were the Kelly bottom placement and the top shot. And the restriction he gave me were no gimmicks. Now, if you want to hear what slights and restrictions I gave Jorge, make sure you stick around to the end of the video and I will let you know. Of course, after you're finished watching this video, head over to his channel, watch his performance, drop a like everywhere, comment which routine you liked more. You guys know the drill. Now, I do not use the Kelly bottom placement very much, but it's pretty easy. And it's one sleight that I do like and can definitely do. The top shot, on the other hand, is the total opposite. I absolutely hate the top shot. I don't know why, but I just can't seem to get it down for whatever reason. Bottom line is I am terrible at the top shot. And so that what you just saw there was literally me struggling to try to get through this effect. That is why I placed it at the beginning, so that every time I'd screw it up, it would be easy for me to restart. Now, in terms of no gimmicks, I thought that was really interesting. You know, for me, I had never really thought about using a gimmick, but I know a lot of methods to do this do involve gimmicks and gimmick cards. Luckily, the method that I kind of thought about going with is not a gimmick and pure sleight of hand and some skill, actually. And so, yeah, you guys will see. And so luckily the gimmicks wasn't too big of an issue with me. I felt pretty good going into this. You know, I had a good idea of the routine that I wanted to do and how I wanted to structure it. And it was just a matter of figuring out how to sequence it, fit in the moves that he gave me, and then how to ultimately, you know, script the routine and make it all fit together. So I had some cool ideas that came to me pretty quick with this, the method I was going to use, and some of the techniques, including the control that I use at the beginning. That is something that I came up with, and it's one of my favorite controls to do these days, and I will be teaching it soon. It's really, really sweet. Don't really have a name for it yet though. And then I had some other cool little ideas, like making this trick a little bit interactive and some other little secrets that I don't really want to give away just yet, but if you can figure out how I did this particular effect, you'll kind of get what I'm talking about. So that's enough from me. I hope you guys enjoy this routine that I'm simply going to call Real Bullet Catch. Enjoy. All right, guys, so there are a lot of ways to find a card in Magic. So we'll start with the Ace of Hearts here. We'll leave that card right in the center of the deck. Now, the first way I'm going to find your card is using some magic. All I got to do, riffle the side of the deck like that, and 1 card shoots out into my hand, the Ace of Hearts. Now, like I said, that was using some magic, and I want to show you how you can find a card using some skill. So just remember that card right there. We will take it and we'll leave it right in the middle of the deck. Give the card some shuffles so that no one knows exactly where it is. A cut. Now, with any luck and a little bit of skill, I should be able to reach in there, pull out 1 card, and hopefully it is your 2 of diamonds. Now we can combine these 2 ideas together, a little bit of magic and a little bit of skill, and create something truly incredible. So what I want to do is go through the cards just like that. I just want you to think of one that you see. Now obviously don't pick this one, it's a little bit too easy. All right, now hopefully we all have a card in mind. And the neat thing is all of these cards are totally different. And that means that anyone can be thinking of any one of these cards, and you know, which is really incredible. And that's kind of where the magic comes in to this routine. Give the cards a little bit of a riffle. And finally, a cut. Now, like I said, a little bit of magic, no, a lot of magic, a little bit of skill, I'll give myself some credit, and definitely a bit of luck. I should be able to reach in there and pluck one card right out of the spread. I don't know if this worked, but I want you all to say the card that you're just thinking of out loud right now. And hopefully, with any luck, you were thinking of the Ace of Diamonds. So I hope you guys liked that routine. That was something a little bit different. I really liked the interactive elements with that routine that I was able to incorporate and make it feel a little bit more alive. I've actually been considering having a spectator join me in one of the Slide Off episodes, but it just hasn't worked out yet. But this was, you know, a step in that direction. I think this effect is really cool, and the name of the effect that I gave, Real Bullet Catch, kind of gives away how I did it. And I won't say any more than that because I think you guys kind of get what I'm saying, but you know, that's the method. And this is something that I do use practically. You can actually do this effect similar to how I did it in that second and third phase for real people and hit it basically 100% of the time. I have some touches, some nuances on how to do that, and if you guys would love to learn it, let me know in the comments and I can teach you the way that I go about actually performing a bullet catch, because it is a pretty neat effect for someone to see in person. Again, this might be one of my favorite effects of mine from the Slide Off so far, and I'm really excited to see what Jorge came up with on his end. Now, what I gave Jorge to use this week were two pretty interesting sleights. I gave him the face up tent vanish, which is something I saw recently on Sean Devine's channel. I believe he said it was a Ken Krenzel move. I'll have to check that, but I believe that's what he said, or who he said that move was from. But I thought it was a really cool move, and I'm very curious to see how he's going to utilize a vanish in a bullet catch. Also, the center double was the other sleight that I gave him. Again, another thing that I'm very curious to see how he's going to use that. Now, I was a little bit more devious with my restriction, I must say, and I said no palms whatsoever. No Tenkai, no Classic, no Gambler's Cop. I want to see him do a bullet catch without palming the card, because that is, if you guys don't know, one of the main, you know, probably the top method for doing a bullet catch is to palm the card. So I definitely will not deny that this is going to be a very tough one for him to come up with. I imagine, maybe not. He's a smart guy, but we will see. And I'm very curious to see what he comes up with, how he utilizes the vanish and the center double. I just want to thank Jorge for, you know, participating again in another great week of the Slide Off. We love doing this series and you guys love it, so it will keep coming. I have a really cool idea for the next one that I think will be really awesome. I gotta talk to Jorge about it. I've mentioned it in the past, and I think we might be ready to do it on this next one. So stick around for that, because it is gonna be awesome. Now, I need you guys to head over to Jorge's channel right now. Link is in the description. Check out his performance, like the video, subscribe if you're not already. What are you doing? And make sure that you guys let us know in the comments which performance you like more. As always, this is a friendly competition, but a competition nonetheless. So let us know whose effect you like more, who won episode 5 of the Slide Off. Let us know in the comments below. If you guys want to comment some other sleights for us to challenge each other with, or some other plots, or some other ideas you might have for the Slide Off, please do below. I read all the comments, and I would love some ideas for future Slide Off videos. But with all that said, I think that's it from me, guys. I want to welcome all the new subs. Thank you for coming to the channel. Welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. I got some really awesome tutorials filmed that are coming up soon. I want to get back on Omegle, do some more magic, and those behind the screens videos I know you guys love. They are a ton of work to make, but they were so much fun and really awesome. So we will be coming with a part 3 probably in a few months when I have some real time to put in to create some new effects for that. So with all that said, guys, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you guys in the next video.